Welcome back for another video. After defeating and taking the village of the Thracian tribe, their armies managed to escape, and they proceeded to plunder the area of the supplies. This resulted in that my armies took attrition, and it also made it so that the Ardaei, an ally of Rome, decided it was a good time to attack me. You can see that the armies I had, they are rather small. They're not fully recovered, as you can see. And my second army is just coming in here. The Ardaei army is like full strength, or mostly full strength units, and has mainly axemen, a couple of hoplites, 2 missile troops, and such things. And yeah, I was bit, but I had like remade a couple of things in my army. Let's see. I got 6 pikemen. Whoa, one of my pikemen are 62 men. Yay! Yeah, so I tried to make my armies a bit heavier because of the results of the last battle. I was on my way to like replace everything, and I like cleared the Thracian armies. So I like next turn I would get the replenishment, or start to get replenishment. But the Ardaei declared war, and like next turn the Ardaei will be joined up with another Ardaei army. So I have to attack now so that the human player that I face would have less tools. As if this was an AI army, I didn't really have to fear it, because, well, just shoot down the missiles and then the enemy will throw themselves at the pikes. And don't worry, I will skip ahead. The enemy has no cavalry though. But I was a bit, what I was a bit worried about he would do here is that he would actually like sally out against me rather than staying at these fortresses. Because with 2 missiles he can contest me, and I have like better range than him. So I would just have to burn things down, and this defensive position would just become a trap for him. Because I could just be here, shoot him in the sides, if he just stays there. So, yes. He has like noble hoplites and some mercenary. See what this was shooting at. Probably fire at this hoplites, why not the general? We have a rule against general sniping, so I have to wait with that. So yeah, I'm trying to break down these guys, but I actually fear his axemen more due to their mobility and numbers and precursors. I am severely damaged, as you can see here, so I don't want to take I don't want to have to replace full units, because the Naissos city does not have like enough population yet to fully replenish me should I need it. So here it was a good opportunity for me just to try out the new army and everything. So I'm moving my slingers over here, and my cat is playing at the same time, so I'm trying to get over here because this is the unshielded side of the enemy. I'm trying to get more damage in with the fewer soldiers I have. You can see my slingers are not the full strength. Other than that, ballista will be firing at his noble hoplites and other hoplites. So a new enemy and new targets to prioritize. My cavalry is so low in numbers, man. 40 men of 120. This one is a bit better with 108. And I have them on the side, this side, so I can just go in here, because that's where I can actually flank him. So yeah, of course I will burn the towers down, and he is going to counter it with his own archer unit, due to I will have to go within his range if I don't want to. Let's see, 146 and 165, so I can probably burn this down, but he will get a volley off. Come on, man! They're shooting and burned. Run away. Run away, lads! Here he's moving up here because he wants to use his precursors. But I have a barbarian spearman over here. And here, greens to protect my soldiers. Now he's moving up some... Well, I got a couple of archers here. And just generally just shooting at whatever, because like the Axemen and the hoplites are a bit dangerous. I do fear, like the hoplites I could probably contest normally if my men were full strength. But my men are not full strength, so I'm just evening the odds, especially if I can weaken up his best hoplites immediately. Then it will probably save me a lot trouble. His cavalry charge, but into the spears, and a cavalry eliminated it, as that unit was also very depleted. Like both this Ardaei army and my army was out of supply, but he would get, and I'm sort of hoping that the second Ardaei army will think I'm too strong, so I can get replenishment. Like the auto-resolve gave me very good odds, but because this was our Roman ally, we sort of fought it out anyway. He can't really venture out here because then I can just flank him easy. That's why he's probably sticking to this fortress. I would like to see his perspective of things, but again, this is not him. He's not playing Ardaei, he's playing Rome. And his Roman armies are now quite formidable. So yes. I can skip ahead now, I think, because not much is going to happen. Harassing these axemen from the flank, and having made peltas behind the pikemen to break up any potential enemy infantry that attacks it. Moving up archers to, of course, protect them. And that's it for now. He moved up mercenary hoplites here. They will break much easier than the noble hoplites, so it was quite good for me to target them. Less tools for him, so he can't really use them.
Pike phalanx! Taxes!
Let's see some of these boys getting shot down. He could have used like his spears that he has. That's sort of like a combination of attack once I get into a certain range. So it will be limited flanking opportunities for me. And then just attack and get this damage done. As he probably wouldn't win. Of course he won't win centrally. But he can still damage me. My men are quite depleted. So I don't have many options in terms of I have much weaker flanks than it would normally be. 88 men, 105 or 300. I'm trying to eliminate his archers here. He moves closer to the palisade and it actually protects him. You can see that the closer he gets... There you go, we learned something new. That's okay, if I have my missile troops right here, and if I target these guys, then all the arrows will hit this palisade. So that's a big waste of ammunition for me, but I didn't see that. So now we learned that as well, that if you have a defensive over here, it will be much harder frontally to hit the enemy. So just target these guys or stay But then he moves out again because he probably can't fire back.
Flinching. Show them how men behave. Advance at speed.
That was quite new to me as well. Now he's moving up.
Double time.
Now he is retreat. So killed a couple of axemen here and some hoplites with ballista. And his archers are wavering. They're not like amazing archers, but they can still do damage to me, and I'm not going to allow it. Massive volleys, yeah. Come on, break! These damn archers doesn't break.
At speed.
He's moving them, saving them until I try to burn down a tower again. I'm moving up closer. The slingers I just let fire at this axemen. They've not hurled their javelins yet either, so that's one less javelin for me every time I kill somebody.
Fire on the enemy. Bastards are raining.
Time to burn that tower down.
Advance at speed.
Give them a volley. Fire!
Hades can wait.
I could have also shot into this sides over here.
Hades, take our enemies.
One massive volley here just to see what it would do. Not a single kill. Come on, man.
Attack, you sons of Ares. Double time. Macedonians ready.
So broke that unit, but it might come back.
Advance at speed. Quick march. Double time.
Now I can skip ahead again.
Service of the people. Advance at speed.
Moving up the spearmen to take the precursors along with the Greek infantry behind, so the Greek infantry can hold their precursors as well. And then these archers are now at the unshielded side of these axemen.
At speed.
And I'm using one archer here to burn this tower down more quickly, and then some cavalry to cover it. Again, the spearmen are barbarian population, so you have to take that into calculation.
Now.
But of course I'm not going to let him...
Burn the wretches. For Zeus.
I won't let him shoot at my men for nothing. Come on, men, give them a volley. Fire!
Fire on the enemy.
Finally shattered that unit, shattered... This unit is wavering. And this unit shattered, and then my cavalry can just move around and then just eliminate those. And that's annoying that when you give them a volley and it just shoots way off.
Fire. Quick.
Now he's moving up his precursors again. Or javelins.
Double time.
100. And it managed to kill a couple of soldiers, so that won me the battle.
At speed. Advance. At speed. Macedonians ready.
Now moving up with my pikemen in like the support. And the Mady Peltas.
Hades, take our enemies! Engage! Legs in the ready! Form phalanx! Cut them down!
And we move up. They're moving up to support the spearmen that I have.
Double time!
And these spears are attacking this unit. Of course, I would love to have the Furiosi spearmen, but these barbarians will have to do for now. I don't have the requirements needed for the reforms, so I will have to take all of Thrace probably, and then some.
Cut them down!
The Illyrian Axemen are coming in. I have my Agrarianians here.
Happy to serve the people! Break the lines!
Then my Mady Peltas are moving up as well.
The double!
I'm just trying to clear his infantry off this, so my flanking protection doesn't take damage. The Greek infantry is moving in.
Quick march!
But these axemen are much better than the Greek infantry. I'm trying to get a couple of like flanking shots in here.
Advance at speed!
I'm moving up the pikemen, and then I'm going to retreat the swordsmen, as it's rather unnecessary for me to take unnecessary damage. If I can help to reduce casualties, then I will do so.
And the double! Quick march! Happy to serve Hades can wait! Armies!
So he has these hoplites in a defensive formation, and then he has these Illyrian hoplites. I'm going to switch targets very soon. But I do fear his axemen more, because I'm a bit. How do they compare to my Agranians? But my Mady Peltas are focusing on the hoplites.
Earn your pay! Kill those bastards!
This might not be the best hoplites, but they are still hoplites.
Strike low! Strike low! Attack, you sons of Ares!
Now I'm shooting.
Pull back!
I'm shooting another axeman unit that just came in the flank as well. And now moving back the Greek infantry here. It's moving forward.
Strategos!
It's working. It's working. Ah, too bad these guys got their precursors off. At least he didn't kill anyone. Oh, too bad he broke my Greek infantry there. These cowards. But these hoplites are wavering. And they broke. That's good. Now he's just shooting him in the sides. To force them to retreat here. I don't want them to stay. I want them inside here. But now that he has lost a couple of most of his axemen. Oh yeah, he has 2 units left. Go free. And then his main we have spears, and my cavalry is chasing down all the routing troops. They won't come back. I'm happily shooting him in the side. They're trying to show defiance, but that ain't happening. And now I'm using my cavalry as well to kill of his infantry because he can't respond to this. Maybe I should have targeted this unit as well, because but hey, I broke an next unit, so mission accomplished. I'm just breaking down everything I can. I was afraid of that he will again attack, like just pin me down centrally and flank me with the axemen. Now his axemen are attacking. Maybe they caught an archer. Yes, they did. Oh, no. But he's sticking to this fortress because so far it does eliminate a couple of my advantages. Well, a little, not a lot, but it might. But it's quite clear that, you know, that my army I have more units than him. I have cavalry superiority. I have missile superiority. He won't be able to win this one. And now I burned down this last tower of his. And I'm retreating with this unit. And again, I'm chasing down all the routing units so they don't come back. So this reinforcing army of Ardaei won't get the reinforcements. Will he charge or will he go back into the city? He retreats! Then I'm moving one archer here. I think the rest are out of ammunition. Yeah, I don't have much ammunition yet left. Just this unit, and then it's down to the cavalry as well. And the peltast. And if you hear it in the background, it's just my cat playing. He wants to be the best hunter in the world, so he plays. Just weakening up the hoplites a little. Now, but he's doing the correct thing by turning them. But they're now shooting this unit instead. Won't do amazing, but it will help a little in the fight, I think. Did I actually meant to kill somebody here? Oh, I'm shooting with my archers a little at his general. Not so much, and now I'm using the Medi Peltas to burn down these palisades, and of course chasing down these units. So you have to be wary of several things now. But we'll skip ahead again. I'm moving most of my melee infantry to this side along with 3 pikemen. I kept the healthiest pikemen in here because they are now a wall that he can't cross, so this unit is covered. He can't flee from here, it's just from here, and I want to corner him. Moving 3 of my lower pikemen to this side. We're going to start burning this tower down as well. If I can burn this tower palisades down and this palisades down, eliminating the stakes, well, not much he can do. So he's starting to form up around here. Small circle. So, but so far so good for me in terms of kills. And hopefully this second Ardaei army will feel that I'm too strong to attack. Maybe we should preserve our forces, retreat back to Ardaei, and then but this Ardaei conflict will draw in Rome, as they don't want to let me eliminate them. Looks like I've chased down the routing troops that have been. So now I'm attacking this with my Agrianians. My men won quite handily. This Axeman unit just retreated unusually fast. Mainly due to they were out of they had like also attrition, so they had less morale. Oh my god, get your pikes down, get your pikes down! They might charge me. I don't know what he's waiting for, like he could just attack this unit. Oh, okay, now I can't. Moving up my horsemen over here, but instead of hurling javelins, I just charge straight in. I'm sort of curious how much damage would I do. Then it immediately retreats. I kill a couple of men. No, they're getting trapped over here. God damn it. Spearman unit is to break these palisades. This X unit is wavering now. Now I'm attacking from two sides. Let's see if I'm too far off.
Understood.
One less X unit to worry about. My Agrarians keep moving forward. They did surprisingly well against one X unit. Let them take on another. Now here's having some hoplites over here to cover this side. Palisade is of course covering this. But he's losing decisively, so should be good for my Agrianians. But the Illyrian Axemen do look quite cool. What do I do? Yeah, I'm moving up some pikemen to support the Agrianians. Is he sending in more axemen to the fight? But he's killing a couple of Agrianians, but my men are clearly superior. Oh, how kind of him, helping me destroy these palisades. Moving most of my stuff to over here, including the archers, more for the Thracian peltasts. Yeah, I have 4 units of Thracian peltasts now. I replaced some of the Greek infantry with them. So lots of javelins over here. Moving in the melee peltasts here because they're actually better in melee. Some of them hit this axeman. Most of them hit the palisade and doesn't get the charge off. Second Agrianians are gonna threaten this hoplites on the sides. Well, I can't stop, but if these guys move, pin them down. Managed to break one axe unit. Now we have a low tier spearman. Normal axe unit of theirs against the melee peltas. Moving up with cavalry here to hurl javelins at the hoplites. So don't assume that just because you have hoplites, cavalry can't damage them. If they have javelins, they can still do damage. And these are noble hoplites as well, so that's quite good. Sending in my folksmen, some of my folksmen. A very reduced folksman unit. Moving back the melee peltas because they have actually firepower. I don't want to lose them. But I'm sending in Agrianians again. So we're going to eliminate everything else but the hoplites. Managed to break these guys. Now I sort of have to move up a bit sideways over here. Sideways to block these entrances off, and then I can work my way on this side.
Wait on my order. Sharp steel. Backstabbing. Riders, advance! Club, advance!
Be careful of the stakes. They can still damage me. Yes, since these archers are out of ammunition now, I don't really need them there. My maybe this unit has ammunition left. Yeah, they have ammunition, so they can be over here and harass these guys. So I'm trying to use every missile I have first before I'm sending in the troops in actual melee. I am worried about the second Ardaei army, but as long as my armies stick together, they should be fine. My armies are built to stay together because they complement each other and they cover each other's weaknesses. What are my cavalry going to do? Burn these palisades over here. If I hurl javelins from here, they will likely hit this wall. I don't want that. I want them to actually hit the men. So I'm burning down this to pressure him to go back to his little circle, and it works. Yeah. And if you're wondering why is there so many fort battles, I can't control what the AI does. So I just have to take the battles as they come. Maybe it is because I have two armies and they feel I'm too powerful, so they fortify themselves for protection. But again, I can't control what the AI does. So if they do something, I have to just roll with it. I'm making another flanking force so I can go over here and burn this down. I have a much better shot at these noble hoplites. So these guys retreat as well. So now he has his circle. It's like a caged animal. And having one spear unit over here to have something in case he managed to flank me. Wiping out this infantry to the last man. And his low-level spearmen are here to cover his palisades, I think. Give them a volley! Kill a couple of spears. Now moving up here, I'm trying to cover off, or zone off a couple. The Thracian peltas are hurling at his noble hoplites to weaken them up. Now it's charging in. My spears are not lowered. He has a chance here. Will he take it? Yes, he will. Attack! They managed to kill one pikeman. I haven't killed a single one yet. Moving in with Agrianians to help. Zoning off on this flank so they can poke him a little at the side. But now he retreats because my Agrianians are nearby threatening him. I'm sending in my bigger pike unit over here so they can contest this one. And I'm moving more men to this so I can burn this one. Then I just need a couple of peltas here will do fine because they're actually decent in a melee. And that will sort of pin him down maybe here and here and here, and then the rest of the guys in the middle maybe. We wish to surrender. We want peace. If you haven't known, I think you guessed that these guys still have javelins that I want to use. There are not many of them, but I'm going to use whatever I have. Oh, a spear unit now attacks my pikemen. Stop allowing the enemy to get within your ranks. You're supposed to be good soldiers. Come on, kill them.
Which one of you peasants did that? Charge! Stin and collies up!
Every hoplite killed is for joy. And maybe he will get army losses because now he's quite critical in numbers, and you can see that I have now managed to encircle him. Sending in a spear unit of my own to cover the flank of these pikemen. Because that's why he stuck to the battle, because he saw a slight flank that some of his soldiers could get through. Come on, kill them! Kill them now! Burning everything down. We're killing off these palisades or stakes.
Attack, brave sons of Macedon!
Now he's replacing it with the general. Ardaei, we could have moved up the horsemen to here and hit these guys in the rear. Yeah. Get up. But with the only 46 men compared to my 145, I should have a clear advantage in terms of the hoplite. It would be quite annoying. Imagine if his hoplites actually won against my pikemen. That would be so unexplainable. And what would I do then? Making my men in tighter blocks now. See, now I'm going to tighten the loose. He can go through these two huts. So now it's here and here. I'm just setting up some flanking protection to help this pike unit. And the rest of the pikemen, well, they're just going to stand still. But then I figure, oh, can't I just turn this pike unit to help this pike and then have the rest preventing a flank from here with these guys. Come on, man. Yes, we shattered that unit. Yeah, no, I think, yeah, now it's going to run there, and I have all my flanking units ready. I'm hoping to deter him from actually trying to. Now he's opening himself over here. I'm moving Thracian peltas over here. I'm charging in to tie him down. Moving in with Folksman and the Maidi peltas, and even there's some spearmen. Now chasing him down. Come on, man. Kill him. Kill him down. Come on, charge! Well done. Well done. Oh. Come on, Folksmen. Routing. His general is routing now. Only 3 units left. He does have a pike or hoplite formation on, but they don't seem to be in a orderly fashion. And now my Folksmen and the Maidi peltas are just moving in here, causing chaos within his ranks, and now his army routes. And then I'm just going to proceed and chase everything down. And why are these stakes not killed off yet? So now I'm just going to skip ahead to the victory screen, as well, it's not fun for you to just see killed off soldiers. And you can see that I did not take as many losses here, and I'm super happy about that. And finally I can get replenishment in, unless this second Ardaei army attacks. But I feel like now, as long as my army stays together, he will still have only 20 units. And I do have missile superiority as long as everything comes in together. If they don't come in together, it will be disastrous, as he has Sika infantry in the second one. So, well played to my enemy. But this was a bit of a doomed battle for him. But he played a bit safer than I thought he would. I thought he would just rush out with his like spearmen first, and then the axemen to overload one flank, and the rest then trying to ward off my cavalry. He would probably lose due to my missile superiority, but he would still do more damage to me. Maybe kill a couple units, so I would have to spend money to replenish them. But this new heavy army, it does seem to do what it's supposed to do, and I'm looking forward to see it when it's fully reformed. Thank you for watching.